Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you're bleeding down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout. Don't make me dance to the tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is rising. To the break of dawn. You can't keep me in a cage made of tired ideas. It's rusting out faster by the day. I won't wear your leash, I won't take no deals. I won't stay quiet when there's so much left to say. I'm not buying no mirage of suburban life when there's a fire raging just outside our door. You talk about peace on earth and the summer of love while you're sleeping on pills through the war. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is rising. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is to the break of dawn.
Turn it up.
change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life.
Hello, streamers! Welcome to a super casual unboxing of this bad boy, the Stream Deck pedal, but not just an unboxing. We are going to plug it in. I have not done that yet. We're going to see what it takes to actually set it up, how hard or difficult it is. Shouldn't be very. And we're gonna play with settings and we're gonna test it out. And hopefully my USB port isn't too far away for the cable. We'll have to see. So welcome. I'm so glad to just hang out with you today. Hello, Einar. Hello, Marcus, John V. Austin says he didn't buy the pedal, but I did get the new Elgato Mini Key Light, waiting for it to arrive. Fantastic. So as you guys know, everything is still being set up for this studio. We're going to work on it later this week as well. We're just doing it as we have time. My days have been back to back lately, so I got to do something about my schedule. Somebody should get Luria, and I need to adjust the comment box as well. Somebody should get Luria subwoofer for her studio so she can feel the boom. I did get, because now that I'm using the iMac Mini, the Mac Minis, those speakers suck. So I did get a pair of desk speakers. They came in yesterday, so I set them up this morning, and so I can actually hear them, the music during the countdown timer, which is fantastic. However, they are like $50 speakers, so they're not anything fancy, but I can't really go with anything like boom subwoofer wise. I am in an apartment, so we got to be nice to the neighbors and the people under me. All right, Jonathan is dying to see this thing in action, so your wish is my command. All right, looking forward to it. All right, so shall we get into it? Here's what we're gonna do. I don't know, like, yeah, we'll just get into it. We'll just start setting it up. So the Stream Deck pedal is here, and this bad boy is from Elgato. If you are used to your Stream Decks, then you're used to controlling your live video software or your video production software with the touch of buttons. However, with this, what it is a foot pedal, so you don't have to use your hands. And I'm going to explain all of the reasons why that is actually super beneficial. So some use cases are switching scenes. So let's say you have one or two or three primary scenes that you would want to switch hands-free. This is a great option for creatives. I know a lot of our community are creatives in all kinds of various ways. Arts, crafting, quilting, music, right? So anything that, and this has been one of the biggest struggles that our creatives have dealt with, which is having their hands doing the crafts or the instruments or the painting or whatever it is, and also having to switch. So then, you know, we try and get the elbow going or the foot, like John Poland was saying, or whatever, right? It's frustrating. And so anything you want to do hands-free that either would help you in that way, or even for me, some of the things that I could do are switch a few scenes. There are only 3 pedals. However, there's a caveat to this, and I'm going to tell you what that is here in just a second. But you can mute and unmute, which is super helpful, especially as you have more and more gear, right? Like finding the buttons and all of that can be frustrating. So I have a Stream Deck icon, right? I have a Stream Deck icon for mute, unmute right here. I have my Rodecaster Pro right here with an easy on-off button. But if you would find the use case as hands-free to be able to mute or unmute yourself if you're coughing or anything like that, that could be super, super beneficial. Then also Zoom. Let's say you go into Zoom and you're not doing live video software or whatever, you're just having production, or you're either doing a production, a speech, or hey, just a meeting, having the ability to turn on and off your camera hands-free, mute, unmute there as well. All kinds of different scenarios for different apps. You could launch certain apps, right? Jonathan, I was hoping to use it for lights and video changes during music performances. I bet that's a possibility as long as your lights can connect to, you know, some kind of if this, then that scenario in Stream Deck. So because we are using, or the Stream Deck software, because we will be setting up the Stream Deck software as well. Now, here's where the kicker comes in, which is, and I'm just gonna undo this as we talk. The kicker is that, as I was saying, you could do Zoom, you could do your live video software. Well, you can have different profiles for different apps. So it's not just 3 buttons, it's actually as many buttons as you want it to be it's 3 per application, right? So we've got the, what's that, right? I'm terrible at my left and rights. Right, left, and middle button. And you can hear it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to play with that because it's further away from the mic, obviously, but that was more noisy than I thought it was gonna be. So we'll get this plugged in. It is nice. It's actually pretty heavy, which is good because you don't want it moving around down there, right? You don't want to be like trying to find the button with your foot and like, wait, where did it go? It does have, so let's this way. It does have these slip stoppers. Like it doesn't slip. I can't think of the word right now, but you can actually adjust. So that comes with these different spring sets, and you can adjust the tension of it. So if you want a lighter press on the button, like if you want to just like lightly touch it or hard press it, then you can adjust the different springs and they give you guidance. So basically, you know, if you really want a hard press, then you'll use the 2000 gram springs. If you want a super light one, you'll use the 700 one. So they also have this middle pedal stopper. Whew, that's hard to say. The middle pedal stopper, which actually makes this middle button unusable. Like it doesn't activate anything. So that's also an option if you just want the left and right. And all right, then we just have this and we're good to go. So shall we plug this bad boy in? What do you say? Oh, by the way, we ran a poll for the live audience during the countdown timer, and the question was, are you thinking of getting the Stream Deck pedal? And 53% of you said, heckin' yeah. Yes, you're definitely going to get the pedal. And then the other 46% of you said, nope, I don't like to use me feet. So I know that somebody said during the countdown timer also, I think it was Mike Quinn, who said, I wonder how many cats are going to activate this pedal. So if you have cats or rabbits or any dogs that might, you know, play with the thing on the floor, then I would probably suggest going for a heavier spring. That way you have to push harder because that could be a possibility. All right, so I am just plugging this thing in. So it's just USB-C with USB-A on the other end. And give me a quick second. I put my dock here to kind of be easy to get to. Hold on. The setup here. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. Shoot, I didn't think it through all the way there. I will be right back. Hang tight. I didn't do anything, finish our live or anything. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So this is super, super easy. I'm going to go into demo mode here, and you'll see the Stream Deck. As soon as it plugged in, it popped up with this little icon and this new Stream Deck detected. So do you want to copy the profiles from another Stream Deck? I am going to say no, don't copy. And now this should move. Okay, cool. So we have this little icon indicator. I was trying to see if it would make it bigger. I can't make it bigger? Really? Okay. I'm not exactly sure, like, is this, I guess it's just a mini, it's just basically a mini icon so that you don't have to have the whole app like open like I do. Okay, so now we can start to set it up, and it's as simple as drag and drop. You'll notice that we have the default profile, and you can create a new profile. So let's say this is gonna be my, hold on, just going into profiles, pedal, default profile. I'm going to name this, Stream. Okay, so I'm going to say that's Stream, and then I'm going to create another profile and name that, let's call it Zoom. I just want to set up two so that you can see how easy it is to swap in and out of different options, right? Yeah, no, that makes sense, that it's small so it doesn't get in the way. I was trying to figure out what the whole use case was originally, so it clicked. It clicked there after a second. All right, so I would never put go live as an option in this. I wouldn't do it. You can. If you want to start and stop your stream hands-free, just be careful. All right, and then let's see, I'm gonna do a, so I'm gonna do some things that maybe aren't exactly, I'm gonna do mute on the left, and then I'm gonna do a play sound in the middle. Yes, I want to replace that action. Okay, and then we're gonna just, let's say you have a sound effect. I don't actually have any, oh, well, wait, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's say we have a celebratory sound effect. Lots of people like to do the sound effects during the streams, right? So we have mute, and that should unmute it as well with the same pedal. And then, all right, you guys, no, John. What, switch camera. All right, we want to switch camera switcher. All right, so no overlay switches, essentially just the camera switch. So we'll go, oh, interesting. Okay, so it doesn't look, I wonder, well, we could do a multi-action. No, we can't. Okay, hold on. You could do a multi-action, and that's also something to consider here, is the multi-action function, where you load in multiple different things that happen either like right after another, or you put in delays in between each one. But what I'm gonna, so in that case, you know, you would want, if you had two cameras you want to switch it to manually, you would need to do that on the left and the right. Left and the right. I'm telling you, you do not want me to navigate for you in a car. I'm the worst when it comes to left and right. So you'll just have to ignore that. So then you can also load in, you know, let's say we want to load in our icons, our Stream Deck icons, right? You can make it look pretty still. So we're going to look for mic. Here we go. We'll go for the mute mic. Boom. And I don't even need the words, so I'm going to remove the words on that one, right? So you can like design it with our custom icons that are available in the LSP store. So let's see if it works. We could go further, but oh wait, hold on. And then in Zoom, I just wanted to set up something here. You know, mute, unmute would definitely be good options here. Turn, oh, not ECAMM, sorry. Hold down, delete. Find the Zoom window. Where's Zoom? Oh, I don't have it loaded in on this one. Okay. Do I not? No, I actually don't have the Zoom widget loaded in on this one, but just assume, because this is a brand new computer, so just assume you load in like a camera on off or a mute unmute or screen share button. So I'm gonna go back to stream and let's test this. All right, okay, what did we say? Mute is this one. I'm talking and you can't hear me. And now you can hear me, woohoo! And then what was this one? Switch, woohoo! So the buttons were, I mean, that's super, super simple to set up. Very simple to set up. And so Marcus, thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate you. And oh wait, hold on. I'm still in demo mode. Sorry. I can go off of demo mode. So, but that's how you set it up. I mean, obviously we can do a whole lot more. We've got a video in the works about, wait, you could not hear. You could not hear me. I checked, it was muted. Are you joking? Please make sure. Please tell me if you were joking. It was 89 bucks to answer the price. Everyone else heard. Hard to tell. It was so short. Okay. We're gonna do this mute thing again because everybody's telling me you could hear me, but I could see that there was no audio going out. So here we go. We are going to hit. Oh, wait, hold on. I messed up the buttons with this. Okay, so we're going to hit the mute right now. You cannot. Oh. Okay. Something to keep in mind. So I muted that scene. I changed scenes, and then of course it unmuted because that scene is set to unmute. So okay. Okay. Here. How about we do this? We'll stay in this scene, and I'll do this. And now you can hear me. So there you go. Just keep that in mind that you are going to need to be conscious of the scene you're on. So if you're going to mute, that's going to be specific to that scene. Okay. So I mentioned about the multi-action switch to go back and forth, but actually, let me go back to that because what I was thinking was, you can't do a multi-action. Hold on, let's test this theory out. So let me go back into demo mode. Because if we launch, let's see, let's just delete this. Because if we do a multi-action, then it would only be on a delay, not able to control it, unless there's something I'm missing about multi-action. Where is that? Where is it? It's like one camera per switch. No. I don't want to do that. So what Daniel and the team was suggesting to me was that you do one camera per switch. There's like switch 1 and 2, but I don't want to do that unless you're telling me something else. I know that multi-action is in. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me find the multi-action. I'm not finding multi-action. Hold on. It's not in. I just got to find the right button here. I might just do this on a. There we are. Okay, whoops, I meant to show you that. Here we go. So what I just did was multi-action switch. So switch here, boom, replace. And then what you can do is you can load in the camera switcher. And then another camera switcher. So this camera switcher would be this camera And then this camera switcher would be, we'll do that one. Oops, that's incorrect. Hold on, deleting, delete. We're just setting this up live. We're just having fun playing and learning. All right, so testing new scenarios, right? Because there are all things that you can, there are all kinds of things that you can do with the Stream Deck foot pedal. And I will be honest with you, at first, I thought that, hold on, where am I? I thought that I was just kind of like meh about the switcher at first, but then the more I thought about it and then different use cases with the different profiles, and when I found out about multi-action, like all of these different things actually make it a really useful device. So let me choose the camera here. All right. Make sure this one, hello. All right, so now let's test this theory out. You guys having fun? Like I said, this is super, super casual stream. Okay, here we go. We're gonna camera switch. There we go, it's working. Camera switch. Right here. Wait, what? It doesn't seem to work every time. There we go. It's getting it. So there you go. For you creatives, super, super, super beneficial option. Okay, yes. Callie wants to know if I can use my foot so that you can see if the mic picks it up. Let's absolutely do that. So I'm gonna put it on the floor right now. Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't hit any buttons that are gonna kill the stream. Hold on. All right. Okay, it reaches. Ready? Ooh, I can hear that. Callie, you know the studio isn't set up. Stop. Oh, you can't hear it? You're not hearing that? That's good. So I think in my, I'm just trying to think, I'm trying to like, cause this is the real test of it, of standing it up. Hold on, okay. Standing up is awkward, to be honest, in using it, but most people are gonna use this sitting down. Can't hear clicking, so it's not that loud. Okay, so it's just, I think Austin, wait, hold on. Austin says I can hear it a little bit. How many options, inputs? So Miss Jill, it is literally only 3 buttons. So as you can see, but it's not just 3 buttons. It's only 3 physical buttons. However, you can have, like I was talking about earlier, you may have come in late. You can have each of these 3 buttons assigned a different scenario on each different app that you use, whether it's ECAMM, whether it's Zoom, whether it's another application you use, Photoshop, like whatever, it can be assigned different things. And with multi-action, like I just set up, you can actually assign multiple different things to happen with the switch. So that was really cool because I've only used multi-action before where you have to actually set up delays. But with the multi-action switch, that's the key difference there. That actually makes it super easy to set up one button to do 2 different things. So really you have the potential for 6 different things, right? So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, you have, I don't know what comes. Does anybody know which one it comes with naturally, because you can undo this. You can take it apart. I don't have Sorry, I've been pressing buttons. I'm sorry. How long was I muted? Did I mute myself? Sorry about that. This is one of the buttons are like for mute, so I must have hit it on accident. Okay, so you have the springs. So this 2,000 gram spring is actually going to create a harder press. Like you're going to have to press harder in order to activate the switch. So that 20 seconds is a long time. So yeah, that you can change out. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and the pedal stoppers that I mentioned earlier, the middle pedal stoppers, which I can't seem to say, these will allow you here to put them in here on this middle button and actually stop it from being pressed. Sorry. So that's an option as well if you just want to use these two and not deal with if you just want this to basically be a footrest. And that I can see being super beneficial because you don't really have to assign anything to it, but just to be sure, if you are sure you want this to be just a footrest so that you can easily swap back and forth between the two, then put these in, and then it'll stop it from ever being able to be activated for anything until you take them out, of course. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying, John, is that I think Paul even said it earlier as well, but like maybe I didn't actually finish my sentence on that one. But yeah, the stronger the spring, the quieter it should be. But like I said, I don't have a screwdriver here to test that out, so that will be another video. It can be very noisy while recording. See, that's what we were just talking about with the different springs. So you might, if you're experiencing some noisiness, it's not seeming to come through on the mic, but it might depend on your mic, right? So it could go out into your stream. It is louder than I thought it would be in person. And honestly, I would like it to be softer. So I'll see if the springs make a difference for me. Just on this end, even if you don't hear it, I'm used to, like the X keys or the Stream Deck being a little quieter. And so I don't want that noise in my brain, but it is what it is. And I need a haircut. I need a haircut desperately. All right. What other questions do you guys have? I am going to be doing a full video about this and kind of super quick, right? And then we're also going to look at different scenarios and ways that you can kind of hack this and use it to your advantage. I keep having to check that I'm not muting myself on accident when I touch it. But honestly, okay, I was a skeptic. I was like, that's cool for very few scenarios. And then the more I thought about it, like I said, the more it became a viable thing for most people. So will you get it? Will you not? I'd love to hear. What are y'all talking about food for? 1,000 tips. Oh my God. You guys are just talking amongst yourselves. I love this community. I really do. Okay. Are you going to use it in your new studio setup permanently? Yeah. Of course. I don't see why not. Because I'm actually really excited about it for Zoom. Like Zoom is a good use case for turning the camera on and off, muting, unmuting. During my live stream, I'm pretty good at muting, unmuting when I need to, except for when I switched scenes and didn't realize that that was muted or hit the mute button because I'm playing with the device. I don't know what just happened, but yes, musicians and creatives of all kind, our DIYers, our crafters, there's just so many different use cases, right? One of their target markets are gamers, which makes a lot of sense because, as they say, like, you're doing things with your hands as a gamer and you can't stop, I don't know, doing what you do in games. You can't stop shooting people in order to, maybe switch a button or something. You can, but there are some intense moments where a foot pedal would be very, very helpful. Oh boy. All right, you guys. Well, I think that's about it. I mean, like I said, I'm going to actually be doing a couple of videos about this thing so that you can see different setup options and a super simple thing. But I just wanted to kind of hang out and ask you, or just test it out with you, because I like doing that fun stuff with you. How would you use it in Zoom? Start and stop? Yeah. You could start and stop. You could mute, unmute. You could turn your camera on and off. You could activate screen share. You could probably use it for reactions as well. I haven't loaded in the Zoom Stream Deck widget or profile on this computer, so I'd have to look at that. But pretty much anything that you would want to do in Zoom with your hands, you can do with the foot pedal. Outside of this pedal, can you talk about your Varipoles and how you connect your camera and lights? Where did you find them? So we have guides for all of that. Our Varipoles may not be on our free guides. They're definitely in our kit inside of our studio course. But the Varipoles are based on just Amazon, and I'm sure we can grab you a link. In terms of connecting the camera and lights, look forward to a brand new studio course that we're renewing, and that will actually show you in depth how to connect everything. But the basic is you'll need a clamp to go around the Varipole, and you'll need an arm to connect to the camera. So the camera connects to the arm connects to the clamp connects to the Varipole. And so those, like, we have all of that in our kits, but Manfrotto is my favorite in terms of arms and clamps, just because they're really solid, really, really solid. Okay, hopefully that helps. No, it doesn't slide because of these. These are anti-sliders, slider feet, anti-slider feet. That's what I'm going to call them. They have a name for them, but I can't think of it. Let's see. For personal trainers. Yeah, so anything that you're away from your from your desk, abso-freaking-lutely, this is a brilliant device for all of you. Anybody who is not sitting at a desk or standing at a desk. The cable is long enough to basically get from behind my monitor here to the floor, and not much longer. But you can get USB extenders, and that will give you the length that you need. It should have no problem working with an extender. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's a scenario that you would have to think about. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm just scrolling through it because I'm way behind. Sorry. That's why I was laughing when I was saying that. I was like, this sounds like that song. Okay. Hey, I'll make names up until forever. How about that? I'll just create a new name every time I talk about it. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Paul, for grabbing that. From Elgato's site, you can use any cable up to 16 feet, or for those of you across the pond, 5 meters. 16 feet. Fantastic. So yeah, that's great. Oh, don't tell me what they're called. I just want to come up with fake names for them. Come on. All right, anti-skid feet. I'll try and use that instead of my made up names. All right. All right, you guys, I'm going to run. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and exploring the Stream Deck pedal with me. I super am appreciative of you. And I will see you on Friday for live Q&A. So live Q&A day. By the way, oh my God, I meant to start off with this. We are like 20 something, just not very far away from 65,000 subscribers. So if you're watching and you're on YouTube and you have not subscribed to YouTube, maybe you can help us get to 65,000 subscribers today. That would be awesome. How cool. All right. Thank you guys. See you Friday, where you can ask any question about live streaming or video content creation that you have on your brain. And I will see you there. Wait, hold on. Wait, which one is it?